bitch threes company missing. She playing John Riddle with the bomber clock boy. Somebody need to come and get her. Hate to tell you, boy, but your girl's a sneaky little critter. Don't get upset cause I seen a beautiful sister over yonder. Hurry up, get your stuff together before she starts to wander. Some eligible bachelors out here who wouldn't mind putting her under his protection, giving her guidance, love and affection. Let it rain down on her with all the job blessing. Look, a good brother like you is over her head hung down while your girl is being seen all over town with her nose wide open. Bro, it's time to move around.
It's that rude boy roster, not the head dread. Don't play no games, boy, I go fed. Well, it's that not the head dread. Well, it's that not the head dread. Rude boy roster, not the head dread. Don't play no games, boy, I go fed. Well, it's that not the head dread. Well, it's that not the head dread.
What is your personal issue with the release of the Great LP? Great LP, Great LP, Great LP.
Diddy-um today. Diddy-um today. Gotta get up on my bed, do something today. Figure out a way, I'm gonna raise the dead. Diddy-um today. Diddy-um today. Gotta get up on my bed, do something today. Figure out a way, I'm gonna raise the dead. If you got a lot of knowledge, give a little to somebody else. Don't be like the elite and hoard your wealth. Cause the devil's got a gun and he comes stealth. For those that don't apply knowledge of self, it's one time and everything's heartfelt. In the fifth chakra, up above Orion's belt, centralize your energy and we can make the polar caps melt. Yeah, 2012, that's why I kept up with the signs of the times. Y'all paid them no mind, could be coming a god, but I'm busting a rhyme. Gotta come right out and tell you for sublime, no time. For the powers that be, kinda twined our mind. Very soon we'll be entering a new paradigm. Dimension, y'all make tension. Oh, didn't I mention in Mississippi they just had a lynching? Nigga, stop flinching. Diddy-um today. Diddy-um today. Gotta get up on my bed, do something today. Figure out a way, I'm gonna raise the dead. Diddy-um today. Diddy-um today. Gotta get up on my bed, do something today. Figure out a way, I'm gonna raise the dead. You think you gon' get it from a teacher, preacher? Neither. It's your higher self trying to reach her. Transmissions can't be heard louder over speakers. So stop with your spells trying to sell me a hell eureka of ignorance. The threat is imminent. Hadn't seen a real revolution since Port-au-Prince, Christophe, Thessaline, Bookmark, Overture. False feelings one thing, independence for sure. Unconsciousness will make your enemies uproar. Get a little money, don't know me no more. A three-point attempt and a foul on the floor. You sneaky mutant morpher trying to even up the score. Counterintelligence is one thing I can go for. I'm a Brahma like a bull, you're a little pompadour. Stampede, proceed, enemies must flee. Apply pressure steadily to them devils concede. Diddy-um today. Diddy-um today. Gotta get up on my bed, do something today. Figure out a way, I'm gonna raise the dead. Diddy-um today. Diddy-um today. Gotta get up on my bed, do something today. Figure out a way, I'm gonna raise the dead. There's violence sparking while the people marching. Bet you wish you had a life about a homemade garden. Did you just lose your manners? Well, I beg your pardon. Sitting on the couch, scratching your balls and farting. The lies that my people like being misused. That's cause 99% walking around confused. They say in third world countries the kids need shoes. Well, it's poor and broke people here. Which ones do I choose? Self, family, community, neighborhood. After all that, then the sharing is good. So peace when you're in the midst of the beast. Clusters on the light post and digital police. Harassment don't cease. The fines they increase. They make you feel like a prisoner when you're out on these streets. Alright, when will all of this madness cease? When your third eye opens up, you're no longer deceased. Diddy-um today. Diddy-um today. Gotta get up on my bed, do something today. Figure out Figure out a way, I'm gonna raise the dead.
I just love when technology don't want to cooperate with you at that very moment when you need it to cooperate. It actually wants to cooperate on its own. Here's the third one of Rock's Time. This is your community.
You got your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community. You got your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community.
I know you wanna hustle, make $1 million bucks. If you're thinking that's gonna happen, it's your life. Broken love to delete you like tax. They pollute the hoods with crack. Then they get your smart and selling it and take that freedom back. Let the ancestors waited for and died for. What all the leaders went to jail and were tried for. Ain't no excuse in 2012 if you're blind. You better open up your eyes and free your mind.
You got your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community. You got your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community.
So what you waiting on, debating on, a long time it's taking on. Laying up your mind, so quit procrastinating and hating on everything revolutionary. Know you worry, but it's time for these falsifiers and lies to be buried. Ain't nothing like the truth to get them scurry in a hurry. Our ignorance is primary. TV no library, they depending on us, waiting on their Lord to come to save us. By genocide and war and rules of war is what they waiting for you.
Your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community. You got your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community.
It's time for us to listen, put away your superstition. Did I mention that these anchors about to bring it to fruition? Armageddon, aka World War III. The new world order has been written inside your prophecy. Then you read it and you're thinking that these things will come to pass. Put a black face on democracy and the masses. We're glad now would your God have most of the planet living in poverty, subject to the queen and the post corrupt authority.
You got your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community. You got your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community. You got your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community. You got your position on the backs of those who struggle, who live, and who died, and now you got to pay that debt back to your community.
Africa, big up to the Africans.
Give it up for Ross one time. Here we go with another brother with a conscious mind. This is Holland.
Yeah. Tell me how high would you be to reach your highest degree? At least for me, I reach it naturally. This is my natural high. I'm just a natural guy. I'm keeping it legit cause I can be no different.
How high
Now I remember back when I got high for my first time, highly anticipating my homie was sitting waiting with the hookah fired up and the shisha up in his cup. The situation was simple, we were ready to blow up, but I did not know what to expect yet. I was not willing to confess it, only later on I would regret this. We passed the pipe as I took puff after puff. The position on my mental condition ended up stuck on not being able to comprehend reality. The gravity of this tragedy seemed to be destroying my anatomy. Blanking in and out, out and in again, not knowing when I would be able to win again. Against this feeling that had me mentally on my knees, waging war with this 42 degrees. Please take it away, take it away, take it away is what I say. Thought I was gonna go crazy.
Help, 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 would you be to reach your highest degree? Help, 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 would you be to reach your highest degree?
Now I guess you can say that I was kinda curious, straight away from it that day, dealing with the dire experience. It gets serious, contemplating the continuous state my mind was in. Thinking back, I reminded when the anxiety would take effect for no reason at all. Some days I would stay inside, not even a call would pass through my cell phone, isolating myself, gone away from the public because I'm just constantly stuck with things here. Thought that I would be stuck with this for about 6 years. I guess that's why I chose not to smoke it. My ex-girlfriend had me paying for the ganja before. I get you can say my wallet, she broke it. Plus I was told that I had too much potential, influential pathway and over office presidential. But I'll stay sober for as long as I please. Asking me how high, I say as high as I can be.
Help, 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 would you be to reach your highest degree? Help, 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 would you be to reach your highest degree?
Since then I've learned that the world is a hellacious place, and that faith is the only path to really take. But wait, shoot, I wish I didn't exist inside of a box with no exit. So let's switch, trading places with a twist. Cause through it all I find the ability to enhance my mind, move past the pain and try my best to leave it all behind. Only some people need to live to escape the fate that life is giving them, cause their reality is hate. Endless frowns and harsh thoughts of eliminating those who goes against their minds, are mentally getting caught inside the intertwined web of control the man created. They hate it, so they take it in the face and regurgitate it, and they don't notice until the life is taken away. There's nothing you can really say inside the same situation we stay, until we see each other equally as a human race. We'll have no choice but to remain inside this crazy place.
Help.